loved seeing you, or rather hearing you and Michael Cera back together again.
Yeah.
Was it instant chemistry working on this film?
Yes. Considering how little time we actually spent in the same room together, it was great. It was such a great call on the filmmaker's part to want Michael to play Robin, and Michael is sometimes pretty picky about what he wants to do, and so they were like, everybody's like, will you call Michael or email him and see if he'll do this? And I was like, yeah, of course, because I still think of him as my nephew.
I was going to say, you watched him grow up on Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Did it feel a little bit like art imitating life, playing his adopted dad?
Sort of, in a weird way. And we are friends, and I used to think of him kind of as a little brother a little bit. And so when I emailed him, I was like, Mike, come on, you got to do this thing. I know you don't like to do stuff, but you got to do this. And he was like, oh, okay.
Nice, as easy as that.
Yeah, and he's just such a good sport, and he's so talented. From the day when we first started working together, when he was 15 on Arrested Development, he just knew what he was doing. He's just got such natural talent. He's awesome. I'm in awe of him.
Love the Will Arnett Michael Cera reunion. I heard he personally called you and asked you to be his Robin.
It was more like an email situation.
Okay.
Or it may have just been an image attachment that kind of conveyed everything. But yeah, it did. I think Will got me this job. It's true.
And you kind of grew up with Will, right, on Arrested Development?
I did. Yeah.
Was it a little bit like art imitating life, playing his son this time around?
Well, no, because in life I'm not his son. But it did have a giant impact on me.
Yeah, so he's a figure you look up to, right?
Oh yeah, I met Will when I was 14, and he's the funniest person ever, I think. And I he was a giant hero of mine, and any encouragement from him meant a lot to me. And he was very encouraging with me as a young dude.
And one last question: is there going to be a 5th season of Arrested Development?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
I think maybe.
We'll keep our fingers crossed then.
Yeah,
Thank
it'd
you.
be fun.
Congrats on
I'd
the
love
film.
to.